Structs in Solidity are once again very simple stuff. This is very similar to other languages. If you have any prior programming experience, these are going to be very easy to grasp for you. You don't even, actually, honestly, you wouldn't even have to watch this video. But for the beginners out there, we use structs to create, sort of define our own type. For example, if we want to store a person in our contract, I don't think you would usually do this, but there are of course use cases. This is why they exist. Let's say you want to create a person, and you not only want to store their name, but you also want to store their age and if they're handsome. So you would group them in a struct. This is why structs are used for, to group related data. And you cannot define methods in them. You can only define properties or attributes or whatever you want to call them. And what I'm doing here is very simple. I'm just creating a person. I have a function, and you have two basic syntaxes to create an instance of this person. I didn't mention this, but this is not going to define a person in itself. This is just a blueprint of how our struct would look like. It would have a name, age, and is handsome variable. I think you can probably initialize an initial value to them, and this is how I'm initializing an instance. Just define the person, the name of the struct. This is going to be in memory because we're defining this inside a function. Let's give it a James name, and again use the person. This, you can imagine this as being a constructor. So person, then you have to provide the actual values for these variables. And you have another syntax you can use. If we just add curly brackets to this, you can specify the name of each of the variables here and then provide their values. And if you want to access each of those properties in the struct, you'd have to use the dot notation. So just dot name or dot age or dot is handsome.